We are tracking the last of 3 winter storms in 3 days. This one's supposed to pack the biggest punch. Elise Finch is over in the Weather Center. And Elise, you were telling us earlier the snow is already starting to fall. Maybe not sticking everywhere, but it's coming down.
Absolutely. It is starting to fall, and it will start to stick over the next couple of hours. And so this is a measurable snow event, and we haven't had many of those this winter. So let's go ahead and take a look outside and show you what's going on. So this is the CBS Broadcast Center. You can see the street there is wet. So while we do still have a little bit of light rain and in some cases light snow falling in and around Manhattan, for most of us, the road is still just looking wet right now. For Storm 3, we're at 34 degrees, which represents a pretty significant temperature drop from our warmest. It's winds out of the east-northeast at 7 miles per hour. So 34 degrees for a number of locations. So that's Alpine, New York City, Yaphank, down in Toms River, 32 for Scarsdale and for Summit. You factor in the winds, 27 degrees is what it feels like. But remember, our high temperature today, 42 degrees. We hit that just before 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so not even 4 hours later. Temperatures have dropped pretty significantly that we're down to the 30s. It's been an odd season. Let's remember that. We had 6.4 inches of snow fall in November, and then just a trace in December, just over an inch for January. In February, 2.6 inches, so well below the norms for each of those months. So we really haven't had much snow. And then here comes March. We'll call it March Madness. We've already had 5.4 inches of snow in March. And of course, we've got more on the way. And this system looks to rival that November storm in terms of how much we're going to get in New York City. For other areas, it's going to be more. So here's your vortex satellite and radar. You can see the snow, at least on radar, taking over. It's a large system. It's got a lot of moisture to work with. It's going to take several hours for this system to work its way through our area. We turn on your Futurecast, so 9:30 at night, we'll start to see not only the snow sticking, but some of that heavier snow coming down, same at midnight, and shortly thereafter. That continues until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we start to see this system pushing out. Now, by 4:30 in the morning, our western suburbs will be clear. And then about 7:30, New York City looks to be clear from the snow as well. And then finally, the system exits a little bit later in the morning for Long Island. But at that point, the damage is done. And this is what we're talking about. So 3 to 6 inches in New York City. Manhattan could be right at that 6 inches, 6.5. The Bronx could be closer to 7 or 8 as we head across most of northern New Jersey. And as we head up into the lower Hudson Valley, 6 to 9 inches for a good portion of the area. And we're not talking about a lot of melting. Look at these numbers behind it. 38 degrees for your Monday, but 29 for Tuesday, 27 for Wednesday. We get the sunshine, but bitterly cold temperatures. So get ready, folks.
Yeah, and even if it melts a little bit on Monday, talk about a bunch of mini ice skating rinks everywhere, right?
Yeah, so
all right.
it's tough.
Thanks, Elise.